Let's talk about a different issue that's kind of topical right now.
Yes.
That is related to this, I think. You see a lot of young guys on tour, super fit, everything else. It seems like they're doing everything right. So Jason Day has hurt his back again.
Yes.
He's hurt his back a lot of times. I mean, he seems like he has a lot of issues with his health in general, but he's hurt his back again. You see him stretching on the course. He's in, this physical pain you can see. Is his sequence off?
He's made it known that he tries to limit his hip turn in the backswing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
that was a big thing about 8 years ago with X Factor.
Okay,
and all this other stuff.
For people that know about me, I can't stand that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Second to hold the lag, I despise hold the lag the most.
Okay.
And restricting the hip turn for maximum X Factor.
So it's like this is not doing anything. And
okay. Now, here's the deal. If people want to argue with me that this is not the factor that's causing his back injury, that's fine. I won't disagree.
Yeah.
But I've talked to experts, and I say, look, what would you think if this isn't anything. What would you think if I made a backswing where I was purposely resisting my hips from turning as I'm turning my shoulders more? And then when I changed directions, I went like that. They'd be like, well, I mean, you may not hurt your back today, but you're putting more pressure on your back than is necessary.
Okay.
So here's the problem, is people say, well, the counterpoint is, well, fine, a free hip turn is the 70-year-old men that turn like this and they hit it 120 yards.
Yeah.
This is where I get really, really frustrated with golf instruction. It's like everything is talked about in extremes and absolutes, okay? You can have a free, wide open hip turn without over-rotating and without restricting it.
Yeah.
You don't have to restrict it to keep yourself from getting out of position.
Yeah.
So to me, if you rotate your hips at the proper angle, which is roughly perpendicular to your spine at address, and you load into the right foot properly, your hips are not going to over-rotate, so you can go to the maximum range of motion, which is putting less stress on your lower back.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, be a hater, but anybody that doesn't agree that resisting the rotation of the hips going back and then firing them coming through doesn't put extra pressure on the back that the normal golf swing already does, I'm not going to argue with that person because there's nothing I can say that's going to convince them differently.